And good morning. Good morning. Hug that back over there. Boom. Okay. We're missing music. Goodness. Almost there. Let's try again. Dole out. All right. Bigger font size. Looks okay. There we go. Oh, and natter. I have reworked my networking a bit because I am doing this over Wi-Fi. I discovered that I was also experiencing some interference. So hopefully that will help a little bit. Hopefully I'll have a much more consistent ping. And it is much more consistent. 32, 41, yada yada. So, yeah, the family suffered through my rebooting the network over and over and over again yesterday, changing channels on a couple different devices. It's interesting because there was one device that always seemed to have a second radio enabled. And I'm not sure if it was just for its back channel because it's a mesh network. I wasn't sure on that. But it always seemed to be in the same place. So I just worked around it. Emil, well, thank you for the resub. 11 months. Man. Thank you. Much more consistent. Only get a little bit of a blip every now and then. And our drop frames are much better. I think we're currently under 1%. Yeah. We'll see how it goes. Oh. Illegal. Right. Well, it's an Anycast IP, right? So it's just going to give me the closest one. So, well, here, if Google won't take it, these guys probably don't care. Yeah, I just needed an Anycast IP so I could get the closest one. So overall, it's much better. Consistency, anyways. I think there's still a little bit to improve upon, but all right. And this here. That's really a big one. Big win. Oh, it reorients itself. That thing, it just... Zenicron, how you doing? But no, I just organized the channels that all the routers are on. So for the one that I'm on here, the one for my office, I actually narrowed the thing, so I'm not using 4 channels, only 2 channels. So it's 5 gigahertz, and I put it low in the channels because of the mystery. I think it's a backbone for the other mesh network. That ends up sitting in the higher channel selection. So I just put the other mesh network on top of itself because I figure it can just organize amongst itself. And splitting that up has just really made its pings much more consistent. So. And the next step is to actually get it wired down to the desk. I got my, what is it, a little switch? I've got a switch that's ready to go. But that means I actually have to dig holes and wire stuff up. And I don't know where in here I would want, because I think I have to move my desk. This is not its kind of, it's like permanent home. So I gotta figure that out. And I'm kind of rolling around in the chair. All right. Let's give it a reset. Okay. Oh, interesting. Does that... I dropped frames just after I hit reset. That's great. That's funny. The other number doesn't update. Okay. Wait, so if I hit reset, and I close it and I reopen it, yeah, it brings up the total again. Huh, interesting. Whatever. Workshop upgrade stream. Yeah, that'd be... You guys want to see me, like, pushing heavy things around. Well, it's Wednesday, so halfway there. We could do a singing stream. Have you all suffer, because I am horrible at singing. I know everybody would love that. Russ macro to right like C. Oh, that's great. Okay. So we need to take these emotes, fetch them, which we're doing, but we need to transform them because our return type here is incorrect. I think what we need here, do we have a type for that? Emote, flat emotes. Are we even using flat emotes? TypeScript. Let's see, emotes, URL and size. It's also TypeScript. Then we have Twitch emote sets. Interesting. What do we do with Twitch? Oh, that's the announcing that, hey, we received something from Twitch. I had like other emotes. Because here, it's just a string. I thought we had a much more interesting type sitting around. We're doing Wednesday today, yeah. Half stuck in the Unreal Engine. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, that would be cool. Unused types and workspace crates? Yes. Oh, URL and size. No, no, no. Hey, okay. Where are we loading these 7 TV emotes? 'Cause I'm pretty sure, fairly certain that we are dispatching something there. And we're not finding it the other way. Okay. External emoticons. External emoticons. Okay, but they're just dash sets to strings. That's not actually helpful? No, it's not. Alright, next song. Oh no, okay. It's improving. Because here we insert that into our emoticons. Let's do it this way. 7 TV emotes. So here we fetch their emotes, dispatch emoticons loaded, then we listen for changes. And in this case, emoticons, it's just this emoticons thing. It's a hash, oh, it's just a hash map to string and, oh, that is, there it is. Emoticon. Oh, was it not? It wasn't matching because I was searching for emote. Ooh, okay. We want to convert it to this type. All right, we've got the size, we've got some width information, theme, whether or not it's animated. This is our generic kind of emoticon type. Emote icon. Right. Emoticon. Yes. Yes. This is in emotes. Emoticon. That makes sense. It's at the bottom of that file. Kind of in the middle. Wow. So this is where we match it, or basically convert it from a, excuse me, I'm zipping around. We convert from 7 TV emotes to this tuple. I wonder if that's being used. It must. Oh, here. That's where we use it. But we could do the same thing, where we convert from some sort of Twitch emote structure into emoticons as well. Okay. Now, let's go back to where we were. Not there. Handle Twitch emote sets. There. We need a type here. All emote sets. We need this type back. Let's take this. Goodness. I should just close everything else. There we go. setting some markers. Otherwise, I'm going to get lost. Emoticon to make it easier to find and extend. But into from is handy since it's in the prelude. It is in the prelude. That's a great question because here it was just one into the other. I don't know. I don't know what's like kind of canonical Rust, right? Like, is it better to just create your own trait or to use, you know, from and into? Because we see, you know, standard types using this all the time. And I don't think our type should be treated any differently. So maybe if there's things that the standard traits don't support, I don't know. The lifetime? Yeah. That is interesting. In this case, everything is zoned, isn't it? I'm going to grab this. Take this over to emotes. So it's just our little snippets. Let's drop this. That seems like a good enough place. I wonder if emoticons is ever anything except for static. So here we're using the cow. Looks like it's always owned, but... Hey, Moscow Bish, how you doing? We just make this owned. What would that look like? String. And we could remove the lifetime on it. So where are we actually using that? Modes? What was that? Here. That really was it. Everything was already owned. There was no point to have a cow. What else do we have? Unreachable, unused. Unused variable hello. Oh yes, that. Trying to stay almost on top of it. Back to where we were. That's all. Did I? What is this? Okay. Here's emote sets. Okay. We need some types for this. We need like a 7TV emote, 7TV emote, or excuse me, a Twitch emote set. Emotes. Whoa. Those are different. So those are used for communicating with the front end. Try from string is for more internal stuff, and fromster is for parsing real stuff. Interesting. From iterator? Ooh, yes. Where was that? I've been moving around so much. Let's go back. Here. From iterator, yeah. That's a good point. No, it's very single process. Like it's, well, it's good experience, right? And I think I've got like a key stuck down or something. Need to reset my keyboard. Which one are you? That one? Okay. Still nothing. Does code house focus? Insert mode. Like back doesn't work. Like, but if I hit escape, I can't go back a word. Oh my goodness. Save works, okay. Restart server. No, let's just reload Windows. There we go. Something got out of sync. Okay. Now, what do we actually care about for converting this? Correct. Twitch emote set emote. Deserialize on that. And do we want the ID? Do we care about the ID? Maybe. I think we do. The name, definitely. Images. Yes, please. I wonder if there are more than just these. Oh, it's so intense, that music. Next one. Okay, we've gone to the other end of the spectrum there. Just bear with me on the naming there. I'm not proud. Okay, it's okay. Hello, why thank you. My wife made this. Big floppy data disk. There is a 4.0. What? Yeah, it's... Oh. I think mine's actually in my USB hub for whatever reason. It doesn't like my keyboard, so they fight. That's at least what I'm imagining. URL 1x string 2 4. Okay. Then we have emote type. Right, Clippy keeping me honest there. Emote type string emote set ID. Do we need that? I don't know that we actually need that. Okay, owner ID. Do we care? Do we really care? I don't think so. Format is a string array. Scale. These could be more interesting types. Do we want those to be more interesting types? So I imagine there's going to be static and animated. What would animated look like? Did I close? I closed Firefox. Wow. It's going pretty well, Diablo. Thank you. History. Restore previous session. Okay. Format. Static and animated. Okay. If there were more emote URLs, emote mode theme 4.0 is the same as URL 4, but it exists in a different URL. Oh, interesting. I've also seen that like 3.5 exists. And I don't seem to be able to get like a decent type from these. Here we have static and animated. Oh, sorry about that. No, this is good. This is good. Thank you. Let's see, light. Okay, scale, static, animated. Interesting what they're doing here. Because really we don't need the images like so, as long as we have the theme, the scale, the format, because this is the ID, is it static or animated, the theme, the scale. So we don't need the images. Let's get rid of the images. Okay, that makes me happy. I don't like that name. But the format. That's an enum. And do we want this as an enum? Sure, why not? And this is static and animated. Saturday rename equals. Okay. Whoa. Didn't mean to do that. What did I do? Oh, we're looking at the blame stuff. Okay. How do we stop looking at the blame stuff? Okay. Okay. We just need a wider monitor so that I can just keep working without having to deal with that. Is it that button? No, that actually compares. I clicked on something and... Okay, and it's taking me to a diff and... Holy moly, I just had to hit escape. Restart computer. I was close to... Alright, what was Saturday? Rename equal, rename static. I think that's it. Day 2 of this, day 2 of 2, where an ultra-wide monitor would have been useful. Just keeping track, yeah. Okay, so just, it's not useful for streaming though. Right, like I gotta keep everything in this itty bitty little space so that it works at 1080p, right? Because we don't have 4K streaming yet. And even if I did have a 40 or a 4K stream going, I would still have to have the font like gigantic. You can just squish it. Yeah, no. That's what I used to do on a computer before this one. It would look fine. Yeah, that's, of course. Because on my previous computer, it wasn't as powerful, right? This is the M1 Pro or Max or whatever. And so my previous one, I just didn't do any scaling. I would set up the windows ahead of time so that they were 1-to-1 and it looked crisp. It was really nice. Oh, you have OBS with a plugin to track which monitor your cursor is on to change scenes. Oh, that's interesting. Hmm. And because up there I've got like OBS, over here I've kind of got Twitch and stuff. So I'm not really, I don't know, it's just the only thing I really intend to share is here on the center monitor. So I do have 3 going. I could go 4. I've got a 4th one up there that's just sitting waiting. If you can deactivate sources in a scene, that would be. Yeah, that's cool. Okay, so this here is Twitch emote set emote format. Or TSIF. Something like that. Scale. Do we only expect 3 scales? Scale. X1. X2. One, 2, and 3. We'll rename these. Yes. All right, so then we have our scale theme mode. Yeah, why not? We'll continue with the horribly long names. And then we'll just have light and dark. Okay. Which emote set? Emote theme mode. It's even worse. Okay. Then we should be able to convert this into something that we will actually use. Oh, we need a comma. Nearly a comma. Comma. Comma should be right there. Oh, there we go. Shift was stuck. This isn't going well today. All right. Oh, I did it again. Okay, escape to get out of that. I clicked on the little green bar there. I didn't know you could do that. Today I hit that. Wow. Okay. Today I learned. Can't remember if that's Nate. I wouldn't even have a clue. All right, so we have this. Maybe we should describe what that is. Twitch emote set. There we go. It's down here. I just happen to know this is something that actually I don't know. I don't know what this is. I didn't comment on it. This looks like 7TV information. Okay, so now that we have that, we go back to Helix and we say, you know what? We want this type from there. And it's a, oh, interesting. Hold up. Does that return? Let's go back. When we fetch the emotes set, let's say the global ones. Are we fetching the global ones? No. Not the global ones. We get data and then an array of emotes. Okay. Oh, vector of units. That's... There we go. Type inside async function body bus must be known. Yes. That surprises me a little bit. Because here we know that it's going to return a vector of t, and we've described the return type that we're expecting here. Oh, maybe it's because it can't find it. Is it not public? Yeah, it's okay. Pub create. Sure. Okay, now it's happy. So create the endpoint. We fetch Helix. Boom, done. All right, now what do we do? Pretty recent quick action? Yeah, that is cool. I like that. Okay, where are we calling this? This is from main. So we get the emotes. Now we need to convert these into the other type. Let's describe these better. Twitch emote set. Okay. Now if we run it, and we toss debug on there, we should see the output. Debug there, debug there, debug there, and any more? No. Okay. We should be able to see that information. And if that works, I'm going to continue on. We'll then do the conversion into our sort of canonical emotes struct that we found earlier. Okay. Authorize logging in. Error decoding response body, missing field theme, line 1. Oh, theme's optional? That... Really? Theme is optional. Fascinating. I wonder what we got back. It's not, so something else must be slightly off. Theme. Theme mode. It's called theme mode. Okay, again. Look at that. We did it. We got it working. Light, dark, scale. I know we need like little confetti now, right? Like small wins, big celebrations. All right. So that works pretty well. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's do the conversion now. So now that we have this, we want to convert that into this emoticons thing, which is a hash map of string, which is the text that represents it. Right? So if somebody says kappa, right, that's what it is, to its different representations, right? Because you might have different sizes, different themes, etc. And we represent that here. Width and height, I wonder if that's going to be a challenge for Twitch. Some of the, are they always square? I think I've asked this question like before. Because certain ones seem to be represented kind of not square. Let's see, like this guy here. See, over here, it's like super thin. But if we actually copy the image, copy image address, go there in Firefox, like that, those two things look very different. That image is not square. 48 by 36. See, I'm on scale 2.0. If we go 3.0, oh, hold on. I want to inspect just our little buddy here. There we go. So, but they don't give us this information, right? So we'd have to either fetch it ahead of time, which would kind of suck. So we don't really want to do that. For all of the emotes you might get in an emote set, it's possible, right? It's possible. Ooh, do I think it holds me accountable? You know, we've never finished a project. So so is it holding me accountable? Not for finishing projects. It does move forward on projects. And I feel like I'm getting better at Rust by practicing Rust. Get emote sets says they're all square. Lies. Such a lie. Because this is what happens if you treat it as square. Right? And that is not what, I don't know, is it? Let's see, how do I pop the chat out? Pop out here. Here, if we bump that text up, where is it here? They're not treating it as square here. I think. Let's see, inspect. So we've got the image here. Alt is the little thing. Rendered size is 24 by 18. Aspect ratio is 4 by 3. want an emote in a set. I see. But they don't tell you what the size is. So here, there's not like width and height, other than so it feels like we need to fetch them. How do I put that back? Oh, close, pop out. There we go. Oh, and that, I just made that gigantic window. Okay. We could absolutely just fetch each one, right? And store that information. At least for the global set. Because I don't want to render them incorrectly, right? It just makes the client look different, and different is wrong in this case, right? Because people are used to seeing Twitch over there in, you know, the standard Twitch client, and if I'm rendering them not in a good way, then I've done something bad. Twitch doesn't use sprite sheets for their emojis. But it's not sure what the size is. Oh. Yeah, in like this case, I think it's square, right? Any of the channel ones. Yeah, sprite sheets, that would have been complicated. That would have been cool though. That, how would you do animated? That gets, yeah, it gets complicated pretty quick. Okay. So in the interest of being able to represent these correctly, I think we actually have to fetch them and look to see what size they are. Do we do that in Rust or in JavaScript? Or do we just set the height and make the width optional for these? We could just do that. Oh, that's not a bad option. We could also store the emoticons. Just download them. As we learn about them, we just download them. We would probably run into some issue. What was the issue Museum was having? It was having an issue with the WebP format? Get what it is. Maybe we just make this optional. Because we're rendering in HTML. We'll just say, hey, this is your width, this is your height. WebP badly? Okay. Won't keep the ratio if you've done it wrong. Right, you'd have to... Oh, that's right. We'd basically have to switch to using like divs and then... Wait. Then like a backfill with background image and... Can you not keep the aspect ratio on an image tag? I know you can do it if you're filling in a background. What is this? Your DuckDuckGo search history is private. Okay. They're advertising themselves. Okay, CSS, force image resize and keep aspect ratio. Width auto, height auto, max width and height. Yeah, I think this requires that we know the width and height ahead of time, doesn't it? Yeah. In this case, they're doing max width and height. Max width, max height. Object fit cover. There we go. No, we don't want cover. We want contain. Yeah. Not supported on IE. Wow. Yeah. I'm trying to avoid that because I'm using a picture element. So I'd like to keep it to that. Fancier solution. Container. Yeah, we see where this is going, right? Padding. I'm not trying to crop images though. Oh, they can run the code snippet right there. That's crazy. Huh. Only some of the emotes in chat, emotes global or non-square, I say. The known issue? Okay. Alright, I'm just going to treat them as square for now. And we might have a fix me later for that. Okay, so we're going to convert them. TV hacks around this for its own client-side mangling stuff. Okay. So if we have this Twitch emote set emote, from iterator of what? Of Twitch emote set emote. And that's, what was it called? Emote? Those are 7TV stuff. 7, okay. No. No. Yes. Emoticon. I love that. Interesting. Now from iterator, wait. That consumes the iterator, right? Which is okay. Because this could be like so. Let's say you didn't want to consume the elements themselves. Ah, but now you need a lifetime. Can you have a lifetime? I don't think we can here for from iterator. But we could if there was like GATs. And a from iterator based on GATs that provided a lifetime as well. Okay, we'll just use from iterator like so. And if there is a way, let me know. Part of like exploring Rust and learning Rust. Just trying to kind of poke at the edges, see See if I can increase my understanding. Iterator. Okay, now in this case, I'm going to create self. What is self? Self is for emoticon. Ooh, no, we don't want for emoticon. We want... Oh, what do we want? Because we're not creating one emoticon, we're creating many emoticons. Yeah, we want to create emoticons, plural. We could do the same sort of thing. Plural. Emoticons equals, let's see, iter dot into iter dot, what do I want to do here? Map? Is this a map or is this something else? Because we're going to have multiple produced for each one of these, aren't we? No, it'll still be one. So we'll map it. Let's see, emoticons here is what? A hash map. So yeah, if we convert it into that tuple structure and then just have vector of emoticon, which means that each one of these map elements needs to produce one string and a little vector. Mode TE. And what do I want to do here? Oh, thank you all for the follows. Randomer? Thank you. Took me a moment to parse that. Okay. So, what do we do here? And happy Wednesday. Oh my goodness. Okay. We've got emoticons. But at this point, I'm thinking impl from the Twitch emote set emote. And this would be for emoticon. No, for string vector of emoticon. We want to do it that way though. I don't know, we did it up here that way. So I'm thinking, oh, why don't we just do it the same way? Right? Because in this case, basically just map it, right? Using the, I don't know, I think this is fun, being able to describe the type and just say, oh, yeah, convert that from that. That's fun. I like that. It's a bit obscure, but still neat. We could make it simpler, probably more correct, by not including the string piece of that. So let's try to improve on the last one. So we'll just have a vector of emoticons that are produced. And then here we will finish with the name, whatever the name is, and then that set, right? So this would be We want to go into or from here. How do we do an into? I know how to do a from here, but into seems interesting. We would have to describe the type better. You love New Shell? Wow. That is pretty cool. So we could give it the type here. Then te dot into. So that would do it. Let's fill this in. Still getting grips of it. It's very confusing. It's like PowerShell, but not. Yeah, there's a lot in that. It's a better name. Switch emote. There we go. And here, yes, we need to return a self eventually. Is that, wait, buffer and length? That can't be right. That's not right. No. That was strange. Okay. So when we have an emoticon, a Twitch set emote, we need to convert it to an emoticon or a vector of them. And the reason that it becomes multiple is because we have all of these other pieces that become extra formats, extra sizes. So for each one of these combinations, we produce a new URL, which is a new size and a new format. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if there's a nice way to flatten that. Kind of expand that out and then just iterate over it. So you get all of the combinations, right? Because you could zip together too, but it doesn't produce all of the combinations. So we basically need, what, 3 for loops here? Loop over format, loop over scale, loop over theme, and then produce URLs. Just flatten. Does it do that? How would that work? So we would do emote format, right? Oh, this isn't iterable. Oh, no, it is. Sure. Iter.map. No, flatten. No, this is a map. We have to map it and then flatten it, right? So it would be one inside the next inside the next. I wonder if it would be simpler to switch emote, set emote equals emote. Let's deconstruct it. I need to produce all the possible URLs for the front end. Because at this point, it's just collecting the information, giving it to... Actually, is it giving it to the front end? Eventually it might. So we're trying to take these emotes and emotes and create that. It's a lot of strings. I do not disagree. Yeah, to your point though, what are we going to use it for? And in the immediate future, we're going to use it to fill in, to be able to craft a message, which does not require all of those, right? We don't need URLs, etc. So maybe we punt on that? Yeah, why am I going down this road? Ooh. Okay. Eventually the front end needs it to be able to show some sort of emote picker, right? So as you autocomplete something, like that shows up in line, right? The template string with inserted ID maybe? Yeah, I'm trying to move away from, away from the Twitch format though. Because I want the UI, the front end, to use a consistent format for all the different emotes, so that it can just have, like, show all the emotes in a very consistent way, and that means kind of pounding out the different strings. And to be fair, I mean, it's just tossing it into a web browser, right? There's greater performance concerns than generating a couple of strings, a lot of strings. Actually, I should be able to get rid of the other front end pieces if I do this. So maybe a hierarchy. If animated, use that URL. If only static. Yeah, and at this point, we don't know if they're static or animated. So if we look at message emoticon, the little piece of code that draws these, right, we say, hey, give me an emoticon. I'm in this channel. This is the text I saw. I want this size and this theme. Okay, so it grabs that. We get the emoticon settings for that. And then we render the image. Right? So there's one place that has all of the settings, and this get emoticon goes through the process of finding it. We've been treating Twitch emotes differently, but this is an opportunity to treat them the same as all of the other emotes. Because right now, when we go to find an emote, we look through like the channel emotes, the global emotes. Animated versus static is only so that animated emotes can be treated as static. I don't follow. What do you mean? Oh, so that you can fall back to using static. Yes. Yeah. And that makes sense, right? So that absolutely makes sense. So we find the emotes, right? We return it, but I would like to not have Twitch specific pieces in here, right? Like this here. I would rather the front end not know about like the chaos that is this stuff. Yeah. All right, we're gonna do it. I like this. F in the format. We collect these. With capacity, format dot length times scale dot length times theme mode length. We return that, and in here we just produce the URLs, right? Or the emoticon. Animated as format. Theme. Oh wait, that should be F. Theme is T. Size S. Width. Okay. Height and URL. URL is going to be format. Boom. Animated versus static there. We need the name. We have the name. This is format. Oh, it doesn't support toString on those. Ugh. Okay. Width 32. I'm just making stuff up for a moment. Yes. Expected bool. Oh, interesting. F is equal to matches. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, thank you. Matches. All right, and this would be F. Beautiful, thank you. Now in this case, is that optional? Why is that optional? Because 7 TV doesn't have themes. Frames? Are we dropping frames? Oh, we are. We've dropped. Oh, we've had a couple good little blips in there. Wow, right now it's not looking so good. Okay. Actually, this is. I want to take a look at the reasoning behind it. Let's say Starlink app. Because I'm curious, I want to know, was that something on my end? Do I need to drop a tree? Like, what was that? Not listed here. That could have been something on my network? Fascinating. Yeah, I have obstructions of like 0.3 seconds, 0.4 seconds, right? And those happen occasionally because of a tree. There's like thousands and thousands of trees. Interesting. So we didn't... That wasn't a Starlink blip. Was it my network blip? And it's still doing it. Interesting. Let's bring our friend back over. How's our ping? Is that still consistent? So this is just all the way out. And then... ping 192.168.0.100, I think is the router. Okay, let's increase. I think we can do like a -I 0.1. It seems to have settled a bit. Sometimes it'll drop packets. Feels like it. Not anything on your side. Oh, that's crazy. I've been trying hard to get like all that stuff cleaned up. Oh, we need to do a conversion there. Which emotes? Okay, emoticon theme. What's emoticon theme? Maybe we just use that other one. Yeah, let's just use that one. Size. Emoticon size. See, their size is actually represented differently. So let's create a conversion between these. And what do we do with like a 3.x or a 4.x? Let's see, let's copy image address. So I was playing around the other day and saw, using this guy as an example, we're going to bump up the scale just for dramatic effect. So if we give it a 1.0, right? Oh, it reset. But you see, it's an itty bitty little tiny thing, right? Hey, Ida Valen, how you doing? And then I was wondering why the decimal place. And I started to look around, right? 1.5, nothing. 20, no, 2.0, sure, we get something there. 2.5 exists. Why does 2.5 exist? Just don't care about 4.x? Yeah. Well, we'll have to map it to something, maybe the 3.x. Or, like, is that size right there any different than 2.0? It is, it's bigger. But is it the same as 3.0? It is, it's the same as 3.0. And if we do 3.0 or 3.5, 3.5 exists as well. And 4.0 exists. Apple Retina, maybe? Oh, maybe. Just a higher DPI image. That could be. It could be. Okay, let's take a look at the network, because that's a great call. So if we have 4.0 right here, PNG, let's go to 3.5. Oh, I missed, what was the last one? So this is 28.68, and 4 is 28.70. Oh, we should be looking at the size. So 27.98. $7.98. Keep the cat. Oh, fine. Where's that button? Actually, where is that button? Is it because it's... Normally it's just visible. Oh. I'm... Separate window? Where's my little keep the log button? No throttling. Settings. Oh, persist logs. Oh, it's right there. Okay. Okay. Let's reset. Okay, so 1.0. Okay, there's 1.0. 2.0. 2.5. .3.0. Seems like the same image, those two. It's hard to tell. Content length. They might be the same thing. Oh, we could look at the E-tag. Let's see. Ends in 69B2. 69. Yeah, E-tag's the same on those two. So that should be the same image. So 2.5 to 3, and then 3.5 to 4. Do they go to 5 or 4.5? 4.5? Wow. 5 isn't there though. Okay, so 4.5 and 4. E-tag 8F. Here. Now we can see it. Oh, those are different images. .112 by 112. Yep. But they're different. I wonder why. So the E-tag's different on those. 8FC8. 8. That's the same as a 3.5, yep. All right. Well, it's interesting. I don't know that they produce the same sort of things for all the different images. Like, if we use Angry Clippy, right? Copy image address. If we toss that on there, will they have produced a 3.5 Or is it just for the other ones? So it does exist. Do we use that? I don't know. Close that, close that. So we could just map them straight across. Oh, it resizes it on demand. Ooh, interesting. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I could see that. Okay, so let's create a converter to go from our size to that there. Simple. From that. No. From Twitch emote set size thing. Wait. Emote set emote scale. That one. That evil Clippy? That is evil Clippy. Angry Clippy. That's angry Clippy. Match value. Fill match arms. Okay. Now, I was trying. It didn't work. I am not great at cursors now. Yeah. Yeah. That's one of the things I'm missing from having gone to Visual Studio, is to be able to quickly and easily use cursors. So what failed for me there was I hit A instead of I to go into insert mode. And yeah. It could have been so much better. Okay. So we've got that. Now here, dot into. Okay. Width and height. This is going to be based on the scale. Right? So we could get that off of the, this guy. What do we call this? Width, height, size, dimension? Third dimension. WASD instead of... Oh goodness, I'm in Dvorak mode too, so it's like left hand and right hand. I don't know, what is a type there? It's U32, okay. For 1x, okay, what are the sizes here? I think I had them over here. 28. Yeah, and they don't have a 4x. See, I actually filled it in. Yeah. We have 28. Where's that? Here. 28. And then we have, see, 56. Yeah, that works. 56 works. And then for 3x, see, I went to 84 because there's this 96 here. We could ignore the values we get. Even though you've used Vim for like 25 years and even play the tag off and on, it never really feels organic as WASD. Huh. For me, up and down is on V. Wait, where is that? I have to look at the keyboard. C and V. So C is down, V is up, and then J is left, and P is right. But on my keyboard, the arrow keys are right below like they're right here and down here. So it's literally like right underneath, like left and right is just underneath C and V. So I could use all 4 keys there. So like up, down, left, right, all left hand. Or I could do like everything right-handed too. Or I just, yeah, do all that. Okay. But here, I don't know, maybe we just ignore the Twitch emote set. We create our own. I imagine that every Twitch emote is going to have every size, right? Real Zillion, welcome. Yeah, I can't even, I have no idea where they are. I think we should bail on using these, because I think Twitch supports all those. Like all of the sizes that we care about. And we could simulate the 4 sizes that we want, because we're making kind of the generic emoticon size. The generic emoticon format. Okay. But 3x is 1. No, see, we'll massage that right here. We'll call it 84. Right? Yeah. Oh, you got to play around with Tantivy, a full text search microservice. Yes, it's cool. It is. I don't know if you saw the, I don't remember who was there for the Hack Day streams. But yeah, we use Tantivy, and it is cool. It's a lot of fun. All right. Let's see. 'Cause I think we should just do this. Basically have these 4 sizes. Yep, I'm going to do it. Okay, we're getting rid of that. Why? Because... done with it. We get rid of the scale. We get rid of that. Get rid of the conversion. Too many of those. Okay. We ignore the scale because I believe Twitch implements all the sizes for all the emotes. Fingers crossed. So then we'll get rid of scale here, right? Which means we're S in emoticon size. Oh, we could just do an iterator on that, right? Emoticon size x1 ES x2 add okay. But we need a twitch size to go along with this. So that's a scale, right? That's a size, rather. Now we need like the dimension, right? With height. And we're going to try this again, multi-vim. Insert mode, boom. Now I have to use, I can't use vim commands. And now we're going to have some sort of numbers here. It'll be 28, 56, 28, 56, 84, 112, 84, 112. Okay. Now here, if I use Apple D, I can select both of those. Go into insert mode, delete, and use width height. Okay. Why not emoticon size Twitch with height? Because I don't want Twitch to leak out into the rest of this. I don't know. It's... But you're right. That could have been actually contained elsewhere. Yeah. You're right. You're right. Simple emoticon size. Self U32. All right. On multi-vim again. Let's see, multi-cursor. Get rid of that. Oh, I missed one. There we go. Because obviously, tuples are underutilized feature in Rust. Right. Oh, you were there for the Fluvio plan. Pain. Oh, yes. Yes. I've wiped that from my memory, the Fluvio pane. Oh, shoot. 12. Yeah, that's right. It gets zip, really tiny. Thank you. Yeah, that's 112. That could have been a mess. All right, let's go back down to where we were. Okay. As Twitch with height. Done. Okay. Oh, scale is 4 now. Oh. Sizes dot length. There we go. No extension traits for Twitch containment. This makes Twitch sound like a disease. Is Twitch a disease? You catch it, you can't stop. Is that why I'm here right now? I streamed once, and it just happened. This is my 550th stream. 550 today. It's crazy. No extension trait for Twitch. Oh, that's right. I don't do enough with types in Rust. And oh no, not at all. I enjoy streaming. Maybe it's because I caught the disease. Right? I also like learning Rust. I don't think it would be the same without Rust being a kind of the subject here. I'm gonna check my schedule real quick. I vaguely remember. Yeah. We got sizes. Now we just need, yeah, display on all of these. Scale format. Huh. Not all trait items implement. Oh, can we just do a neat trick? Oh, sure. What is format? You use extension traits a lot. Last time you used it was when you've entered a nightly API into your code. The dot map on bounds type. Oh. You even got the elusive unstable name collision length. Ha. So serializer implemented on format formatter. Really? Well, that's neat. So just self-serialize F. Huh. That is neat. So I'd have to implement serialize for these, but that's fine. Display for Twitch emote, set emote, theme mode. It didn't like that before. Yes. Okay. I'll serialize. F. Wow. Okay. I'm surprised they're... Huh. Okay. That is neat. That is cool. And because we just want these values here, it maps out really well. Emoticon theme doesn't implement display. Emoticon theme. That's... Emoticon size. Theme. Yeah. So, just for fun, right? Trait, display format. Could we just have a default impl for this? Or this requires copy link. Oh, interesting. That is neat. That's amazing because it's so... Like, unless you know what formatter is, right? This is so nuanced. It's very powerful. Wow. I'm just going to spend a moment and just stare at that. That's... Send this one to myself. Let's say compose mail to B. Halston. Okay. Today I learned this is 118. Yeah, yes, 100%. It has a little bit of documentation, right? There's just a touch, but I think it deserves more than that. Museum. I don't know. I don't know. Who'd you learn it from? Yeah, that's... Oh. Yeah. So... What gets me about this is that it's the same thing over and over again. We could definitely make a macro out of that, right? Just toss this into macro rules, give it the type, boom, done. But can we do it with another trait? And just have a default impl on that? I don't think we can we? No, we can't have a trait implement another trait. So that would not work. But we could do a macro. Add another option to Serde, something like display or debug. Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah. Just something to elevate the visibility of it. Macro rules. Let's see, we're going to call this let's see. Display format. We take what is it? Dollar sign. No, was it? Ident. And then we produce basically this. Impulse Saturday display. Oh, no, display. That's so reasonable. So very reasonable. Impulse Saturday display. Oh, TY for the type. Thank you. I don't remember. Do I need a $sign there? I didn't think I did. Okay, yes, maybe. Missing fragment specifier. Oh, I don't remember. Syntax, patterns. Yes, okay. And we give it the name. This would be our type, TY. And then here, type. Right, yeah. For Twitch mouse set format. Did I do that twice? Oh, I did the wrong one? Should have been that one. Okay. This one's the best. Copy link. Oh, Little Book of Macros. Yes. And look through the syntax spec. And this one. There we go. Very nice. Emoticon size. Really? I thought we added that. Oh, we didn't. Can you make a derive macro instead? So we can just include it with the struct? Could. You love how I instinctively move it up. It's because it, yes. Yeah, we could do a derive macro. We went through the whole Del Tolne's macro workshop, which was a lot of fun. Yeah, but it's not going to be our focus today. We're just trying to get these set up, just trying to get these types converted. See, format, use of moved value format. When did that move? Here? The length? No. Move occurs before format. Okay, on 452. 452. Yes. I'm expecting that to... It should... Okay. I'm trying to destructure. Right, so all of these are then independent. Wants us to borrow? What is T here? T is theme. And that's a cheap copy. And S is a size dot. So what? Okay. If we're just trying to copy something, like literally copy it, and we have a reference there, could we kind of undo that? Cannot move out of a shared reference, yes, okay. This is the part where we add and remove asterisk and ampersand until it works. It's like undoing a crazy lock, right? Like a puzzle box. Clone works. We know clone works, and it's cheap, right? And if it can do copy, it will just do copy, right? Size. Can I explain why everyone is now switching to Rust? I don't know. I've been doing this for a while, since the end of 2019. So I think it's just gaining traction, right? People are seeing it enter more and more places. Yeah. Can't tell me that you parse the Rust token stream yourself. Never would. No. All right, now we need to do a couple of days. Thank you for the follows. Thank you. What's up, baby? Clone, push E. Oh, it's not mutable. Make that mutable. Done. Now we have some unused pieces. Type. I feel like I'm missing something here. What is type? I don't see type here. Type here, but oh yes, we're looking at this one. Those might be useful later. Okay. You may go to in Rust with inline assembly. What? Ignore your decompilations. Have a bunch of projects. Yes. Inline assembly. That's one. All right. I think the hype generated by the Linux Foundation using accepting more Rust is the reason. Interesting. Well, it's also, right, crossing the chasm, right? You have the early adopters and you have the late adopters, and you have the chasm, right? And so, so getting across that chasm takes those magical moments of like Linux adopting it into the kernel, or news like the Ruby, was it YJet? YJet is all done in Rust, right? So you get these other communities and it starts to just kind of make little tiny bridges across the chasm, and then eventually everybody's going to be going across the chasm. So as long as you get that that flow going, and it seems like it's happening. So we need like one of those sandwich board, the end is near, but like the opposite, like Rust is near, right? The Rust is coming. Right? All right, what's this? Chasm? Oh yeah, CHASM. Crossing the chasm. There's a couple things about it. Oh, there's a book, there's a bunch of little pieces. So you have the idea, you have the customers. So the idea here is basically Rust, right? And then you have this chasm. So you have the early market and the mainstream market. And right now, Rust is going through this point where it's crossing that chasm. Yeah. If you try to jump to an undeclared go-to flag, it will cause a linker error. Oh, fascinating. That's neat that it checks. But yeah, you can use the chasm for many different things. Like here we're using it for Rust, right? That sort of idea. In business, you use it a lot for, right, getting from like conception to mainstream market. And a lot of startups die in this early adopters. They can't cross the chasm. Right? You need to have something that either gets a lot of traction, gets you a lot of media attention, something, right? So, yeah, then you have like kind of the incubators, right? The innovators over there, then they produce something, early adopters take it on, and then you got to cross the chasm to get into like everybody's hands. Walmart, all that, whatever it is, if you're creating some sort of physical product. So back to where we are. Okay. Emoticon.name. Yes, we need to clone that a lot, don't we? That's okay. Value Twitch emote.name. Oh, interesting. Borrowed here after move. Oh, it went into is let name equals that name. It's into, yeah, consuming it. There we go. Okay. Beautiful. So who calls this, right? We've gone down the rabbit hole quite a ways. Let's start something up real quick. Hold on a sec. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Okay, so we've got that going. Yep, good. Audio, check, check. So I think we were in Maine somewhere, weren't we? Here. So we're getting the emote set. Now we need to convert those. At that point, we have the Twitch emote set. We need to convert it into the other one. It was let emote set equals, no, what's the type on that? Right. Emotes. Emoticon. Plural emoticons. Which emote set dot into? What was it? I mean, we just used from. Move. We opened many things. Oh, from iterator. Oh, okay. Yes. I forgot that it was from iterator. Now we have an emote set, and we can dispatch that. We can say, hey, we've got new emotes. And what were we doing for that? Just a moment. Load. Okay, here we go. Handle emoticons loaded. Here. We have them loaded. That's fine. I'm looking for the event name. Like there's an event name in here. We fetch them. Here. So when we fetch them, we dispatch an emoticon's loaded event. Okay. And it's for a specific channel. If we have a channel, right? In some cases, they're global. We store the label address in a static array associated each label with an index, then dispatch to the index, the array, and jump to the given address. Oh, wow. It's going to be listen handle. And we need to know what channel this is for. Interesting. Yes, which channel is this? So we have the event. Oh, we got snow. Big flakes. That is distracting to me. Oh, we don't include that. Why don't we include emoji, the channel here? Twitch emote sense. Why didn't I include the channel? Here's the IDs. Pub channel is option to a string. All emotes are valid for other emotes with Twitch, other channels with Twitch. You can use my emotes in other channels as long as you have signaled to IRC that yes, I have the emote set. And in IRC, we get that user state, which tells us which channels, which emote sets you are allowed to use in that given channel, right? And that's how I remember it. User state here, we get this for a channel. Channel. Weren't we putting those in like a new type? What was it? Channel? Yeah. Oh, no. We were going to use the one in Museum's Twitch chat? I don't remember. And not all emote sets will have one of these. So channel, some channel. Because the global one won't, right? When we fetch the global emotes. Oh, right? Too small. Go. What's that? Is that like a rabbit or a squirrel? So, little story time. Last night is we were having dinner, and I look across the table at my very young daughter, and I ask her, you know, hey kid, but not like that, right? I use her name and all that. I say, hey kid, what's the color? What's your favorite color of penguin? And my older daughter, just like mentally, like starts to develop a mental crack, right? Like the armor is starting to fail, right? And my younger daughter, she just sits there and she's thinking about it, like, huh. Pink. Yeah, the armor fails, and just my older daughter just cracks up. After everything kind of settles, I look at my younger daughter and say, hey kid, what's your favorite color of zebra? She sits there and thinks, and my older daughter, she already haven't experienced this. She's like, I got the eye twitch going, right? And she's waiting just for like a sort of color to show up. And my younger daughter, she's thinking, she's like, pink and purple. Pink with purple stripes for the zebra. And that was just brilliant. My older daughter just couldn't take it. That was it. She folded. Collapsed mentally, just done. Alright, so we get that. We get this here. Runtime go to, theoretically. If you have a function that is never inlined, that function can read the callee address from the stack, add it to the global hash map, and then do a lookup into a jump. All right. Let's see. Sounds very sane. Yes. Okay, so let's go back to main where we were doing this. Trying to dispatch this thing somewhere. No. Here. Okay, let's set a marker. Event dot channel. Yes. And because it's already an option, we'll just pass that through. Sleepy, you'll return with a working Rust temple of this. I don't know if that's a good idea. Oh, this is emoticons. Okay, now we should be able to get rid of the type because it gets it here. No utility, just Rust crimes. So now we have those being dispatched, which is pretty good. All right. Which means that we could change the way that the front end handles these. Who else listens to this? Emotes? Looking for a listen. Struck, no, good. Here, this one. I run into a penalty when moving data between the Rust side of Tauri and the front end. Not noticeably. I think there's some type differences, right? Number types in JavaScript and in Rust are different. As long as it's one binary. Ooh. Kernel panic. Happy Wednesday. Exactly. Why would you want that? Why wouldn't you? I mean, just... No, I can't think of a reason. Other than... Okay, I can think of some reasons. Does anybody remember the thing the old Microsoft compiler used to do with C, C++, where you could incrementally compile pieces and stitch them into the binary, and then you could replace the functions via that little address space that they put at the beginning of the function. Basically, you would have a function defined, a no-op, and then basically a no-op enough for jumping, right, to replace that. And then you'd have the function body. And then if you replace the function, it would just tail it, like put it at the end of the binary or something. But then it would replace that code at the very beginning of the previous function and just jump it. Did I change my setup? Look like camera's better. I increased the resolution on the camera and made myself a little bigger. I am up a pound, so that could help. Isn't that still a thing in Visual Studio? That I'm not sure. But you could do the same thing with Rust, right? Like, why not? Just monkey patch it. Using your little jump ideas. Hey, kid. Hey. Hey, can you come here for a sec? Do you want to be on stream? You don't know. Okay. Hey.
Hey.
What is your favorite color of penguin?
Pink.
All right. There you go. What is your favorite color of penguin? Pink. So. That's nice, yeah. Uh-huh. Okay, yeah. All right. Pink penguin's best answer, yeah. That's a legit color. Good choice. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it's a little chaos, but so I'm trying to think through the implications of this. We should be okay there. Essentially, if I want to know what the emoticons are. So DBG, external emoticons. I want to see what that list is that we're getting from Twitch. Oh. And that's... Oh, I don't want that. No. I want loaded emoticons. It must be crazy. All right. Or tame, I don't know. Loaded emoticons. Let's see, does this compile now? Yeah, that's why I chose to do that here, because it should just be a list of strings. And not like some giant map of things. Okay, here we go. All right. Copy this? Really? Is that a Twitch emote? Am I looking at the right thing? Copy pasta. I didn't know that some of these existed. All right. Okay. Yeah, wow. There's a whole bunch. Okay, but we do get the simple ones. Right? I'm wondering now, given that we have these strings, do we need to have our parser handle Twitch emotes the same way? Or can we just do it ourselves? This is basically the way that I attempted to parse the messages first, right? I wanted to just get all of the little tokens that could possibly be an emoticon and, yeah, just identify them. Twitch gives you the span address of the emoticons and their IDs, right? But if we were to do this in a consistent way, it would be using just their strings, because 7TV, right? Better TV, all of these other places just have tokens, right? Like Komodo Hype or like Whatface, right? So we could absolutely get rid of the other way that we're parsing these and just use one consistent way, which sounds really nice. It also means that it might be easier to generate messages here and then have them processed. That means you could have emotes. You could use emotes you don't really have access to. What? Yes, you've got your unicorn hat on. Can I wear your hat? All right. Gonna have to make undo the strap here, but there we go. A little ears. All right. So, yeah, it looks better on her. It really does. Here you go. Oh, let's put that back.
Fluffy was in your armpit. He smelled better the next day.
Thank you, kid. That means you could use emotes you don't really have access to. Does it? Oh, it does. It does. Because these are emotes for me. Oh, you're right. You are right. And is that okay, though? It's funny because emoticons on Twitch are a little bit like a currency, right? Something that you can earn, get access to. You could pay for. But you're right. Yeah, does the user have access to the emotes that this emote set is in? And we don't get... Yeah, if it's global or 7TV, right? If it's external or global, then it's always yes. But if it's not that... Oh yeah, I can't do that. That's too bad. Oh, hey, we got a little friend. Yeah, sure. See, you can see yourself up there. Yeah. All right.
Hello.
Oh, they're doing a little high thing. All right, y'all. I should probably get going. Gotta do breakfast and all that. Let's figure out where we're going today. Thank y'all for hanging out. Oh, yeah. Oh, and what was the other one? Software development. Here we go. This one. Yep. Who's streaming today? Who's streaming today? Learning Rust. So what's Primogen doing? The worst tech take? Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Yep. Let's go with. Oh, is this in Russian? I don't understand Russian. Yeah, that looks like Russian. All right. Well, I have to run, Sally. So we're gonna raid Prime. Thanks, y'all. Take care. Can you say bye-bye? All right. That's a bye-bye.